Hello and welcome to the newsletter for Friday the 30th of September. This week our new prefects took the next step on their student leadership programme. As agents of change and young leaders showing the way to those in lower year groups, some of our prefects have undertaken the role of mentor when they will support and mentor year 7 and year 8 students, including with their literacy skills during form time. Training for prefects this week focused on the why, the how and the what, with a sharp focus on using listening skills. The ability to listen, which our students have been honing through their skills builder work, is vital at all levels of leadership. And as our prefects begin this work, we look forward to seeing the impact with our Key Stage 3 students who in years to come will in turn become mentors to future students. Form time activities this week saw two exciting developments, the first being the return of assemblies in the auditorium. With heads of year leading this week's theme of leadership, students from all year groups gathered together in the auditorium to share discussion and thoughts on leadership, what it means and how to develop the necessary skills for it. Work on careers information, advice and guidance has also formed an important part of form time activities this week. Year 11 students began looking at life after Marden as the Connections Careers Advice team visited form groups as part of their programme of support, whilst the whole school enjoyed our Global Bridge Week, uploading work from lessons to their Global Bridge portfolio to ensure the best start in their career or next step in education. Our Pupil Premium Strategy document has been updated for this coming year. Within it, you'll find the strategies we employ to support students, develop opportunities, train staff and evaluate impact, and it can be found on the school website. One organisation we've worked with as part of this is Hand Of. They work with a range of students across all years, with some work dedicated to our Pupil Premium Strategy, some work centred around the Catch-Up Premium, which is developed post-COVID, and other work being centred around creativity and heritage. This past fortnight has seen the Hand Of team working with Year 10 students, developing their study skills. The cohort they worked with last year, now in Year 11, have progressed on to prefect roles, have seen their grades improve and their organisational skills and autonomy develop. The new cohort are enjoying their sessions and we look forward to seeing the impact as they develop their skills, leadership and confidence over the year. On Wednesday this week, we welcomed staff from other North Tyneside schools and the local authority for the half-termly Pastoral Leads meeting, where good practice is shared and ideas for supporting all students are developed. During the visit, our Year 8 students gave tours of the school with the visiting staff saying how impressed they were with the students and the pride shown in their school. The sense of belonging students demonstrated was something that members of the local authority commented upon, whilst one visitor told our students and staff that they were very jealous of how amazing it is here. Of course, we're lucky to experience this every day, and on a day when so many visitors saw our school in its normal day-to-day business, it was a reminder to make the most of the great relationships and opportunities we have here. Head prefect voting will be closing around the time this newsletter is published, and the results will be announced next week. Meanwhile, Cabinet applications have closed too, and we look forward to the exciting opportunities members will be undertaking this year, both in their subcommittees and also as part of the 2022-23 Children's Council Plan with North Tyneside Local Authority. Students will be developing their plans supported by Mr Anderson and Mrs Thompson before creating and sharing work with everyone at the end of the term to show the impact our student leaders have had within their school community. Form reps have also been selected this week and will meet with their heads of year for the first meeting to discuss year group matters, while house captains will be in assemblies with Mr Richards after half term to welcome Year 7 students into their houses as they wear their new house ties with pride. Student leadership at all levels remains something we are very proud of and keen to develop. If any student wants to join any of the student voice groups, they should contact Mr Anderson. As you may be aware, there have been predictions in the news that there's likely to be a wave of flu this autumn, as immunity is not as high as most years. The school's immunisation team have therefore sent information out about children's annual flu vaccinations, and a letter will be sent to all parents and carers of children in Year 7, 8 and 9 in which they stress the benefits of the vaccination as follows. This year, with COVID-19 in circulation, it's more important than ever that eligible groups are vaccinated to protect them from flu. The free flu vaccine will help prevent them getting the flu and is the best protection from the flu virus. Vaccinating your child will also help protect more vulnerable friends and family by preventing the spread of flu. We've been made aware of a new phishing scam circulating through text known as the energy bills scam. The scam involves receiving a text message from the UK government informing you that you're eligible for a discounted energy bill as part of the energy bill support scheme. The application link then takes you to a convincing duplicate of the gov.uk website where your details are asked for. Full information on this can be found on the link in the written version of this newsletter so that you can be aware of and avoid falling foul of this particularly pernicious scam. On Wednesday this week, the Under-14 Girls Central Venue League returned, and our girls put in a great performance in extremely wet conditions, the weather doing little, however, to dampen their spirits. In the initial games, the team drew 1-1 against Monksheaton High, 0-0 against Whitley Bay High. In the final game of the evening, the team scored a magnificent goal, and that was enough to get a 1-0 win against Long Benton. And the girls are now looking forward to the next rounds later this term. On Wednesday afternoon this week, the Year 7 boys football team had their first game in Marden colours in an away fixture at Valley Gardens Middle School. The strong Valley Gardens side took the lead twice, but Marden battled hard to level the scores at 2-2. In an exciting close to the game, Marden were awarded a penalty, which was calmly converted to make the score 3-2 to the visitors. Next up is Wittrig Middle School in the County Cup next Thursday. In their first game of the season, the Year 8 boys football team won 2-0 away to St Thomas More in the league. It was a hard-fought win in difficult conditions, but excellent teamwork and well-worked goals saw Marden beat last season's county champions convincingly. Well, that's everything from me. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Thank you for your continued support and take care.